Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim coming to you from inside the Crusher, heading to the eye doctor. And I've got a video I made this morning, a fireside morning chat, that I accidentally, and I just now saw my phone say cinematic. I accidentally recorded in cinematic. Now that's, I think, a larger file and may take a while to upload, but I am uploading it. And it's actually very cool looking. Let me know in the comments what you think about how it looks. If it doesn't take forever, I can make more in the cinematic style. But yeah, I gotta go to the doctor. I was gonna go to the Honda dealer this morning, but that's gotta be postponed. This is more important, I think. But I had a good time this morning out there around the fire, having a little morning chat with you guys. Read all the comments, got pretty much caught up, answered quite a few of them. A lot of you have done your own research with the Chat GPT and Gork and Grok and Gemini, and have read and shared with me the same info that I've gotten regarding what could be the issue with the motorcycle. So I'll share that with Honda. Hopefully they keep up with the latest of what it needs, or of course what they've seen a trend to be. And hopefully it won't be too long. And oh gosh, I got up early. Too much of a major fix? I hope not. Because I'm ready to go down to the Keys, baby. Yeah, I'm ready to take a ride in that thing. Boy, what a machine it is. Till it doesn't work. What a machine this is. I'll tell you what, I used to cry and complain when I first bought it because I had the Honda Accord. And now that this is the only vehicle besides the bike now, which I haven't ridden much, and since I use this and towed to Tennessee and Georgia and all that, it's not near as big to me as it felt when I first got it. And when I had the Honda Accord, you know, that was such a small car. This felt like such a cement truck. But it's really, some of you that were giving me a little bit of a business were absolutely right. You know, man up and drive it, because everybody else is. And I'm telling you, there's more trucks on the road than you can shake a stick at, except in California. I did notice that all they have out there are cars, and small ones. Nobody can afford the gas for a pickup truck out there. There are pickup trucks, don't get me wrong, but nothing like Georgia or here. God, in Georgia, you don't even see cars. Everybody drives a truck. Everybody. So here we are. We're gonna stop maybe at McDonald's if I have time and grab a Zing. I could use a Zing. I'm all coffeeed out. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just so tired. I got up at 11, 12, 2, 3, 4. Like usual. I did go back to bed on most of those get-ups, but I did finally get up about 4 or 4:30 and start making a morning chat. I kept looking at the phone. The screen kept saying, need more light for the cinematic. Well, I didn't know it was on cinematic. But this phone is so easy to push a button. Like when I'm recording on the bike or whatever, and the audio's off or the thing's not recording because of the phone holders I have and the iAudio here, you got to check and triple check that you're still operating and that you didn't click on the wrong mode. It's a learning process, folks. We'll get it down. Don't give up on me. We'll get it. So here we are in Southwest Florida. Beautiful. Sarasota, Bradenton. Best place in the country to live. Absolutely. Best people in the world. Best climate right now. And all kinds of stuff to do. Beaches, palm trees, you name it, you want it, they got it here. All right, I'm getting cold. Temperature is where is it? 68 degrees. A little chilly. Hey, there's a Wawa. 68 degrees. I've got 11,494 miles. Scratch that. 13,000. I knew that wasn't right. 13.5. She's got 13.5 on her. So, she's a good girl. She's really a badass is what she is. I'm looking at the hood right now, and man, I'm telling you, I am a blessed man to have this truck, that bike, and that camper. Did you see what I did to the camper yesterday? Oh, I didn't video it, but I did a little bit. But I went around that sucker. Man, I could wash it in 30 minutes. I got that streak remover and my brush in a 5-gallon bucket, wet the camper, went over with that extension brush, and then rinsed it. And that gel coat looks marvelous. I mean, I have got a pretty clean, good style camper there. I love that Flagstaff nose on there. I'm ready to tow it. I'm ready to take it up to Georgia and do Thanksgiving with my daughter. The deal is, I checked the weather now. They got the 10-day that extends out past Thanksgiving. Woo! Woo! You ain't even gonna believe what kind of weather they're gonna have for Thanksgiving. Right now they're enjoying like 60s and sun and 40s and all that. When that Thanksgiving gets here in a week, woo! It's gonna be an ice storm. It's gonna snow. 20, 30 degrees at night. 40s in the day. So definitely not gonna be riding no motorcycle up there, which I knew that anyway. And also, I don't know about pulling the camper up there for that either. I might just, if I go, drive this girl and crash on the in the spare bedroom. There's another McDonald's I could have went to. There's not gonna be another one now. But yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, or I can go up after the holidays or for Christmas or something and kick it right here and do Thanksgiving with Fred and Rafaela at the Cracker Barrel. That's what they're doing. And so I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. Got to get the got the gold wing squared away, and I got to get my eye squared away this morning and get ready to travel, man. That's what I want to do. Well, I still feel like I got a little something in me, especially when I try to talk. But I may have to see a dentist again. It's not pressing, but it's kind of important. I'm gonna go by Walmart up here. I need to stop in there on the way back. So Anyway, I'll let you know when I get out of the doctor's office what the pressure is, what the outcome is. I got all these that I'm going to have him look at and tell me, are these the right ones, and what kind of generic can he prescribe for me. I don't want to pay next year. My prescription plan is going to go up on my cost share. I think the first $600 I got to pay. Pass. Give me the free ones, the generic ones. But the $600 is only for things that cost, you know, like tier 3 and 4 type prescriptions. All of them other ones are generally, you know, free or very, very low cost. But if you get involved in some expensive prescriptions, I'm gonna have to pay the first $600. And some of these are expensive. One of them anyway. So I'll get back to you. So I got over here to my eye doctor, and there's no parking in the parking lot. So I went across the street. I was gonna park in one of these other doctor's offices, but I parked over there. You can see my truck. There's people in the grass. And I said, well, I'll get in the grass. So there I am. Look at all these people in the grass over there. What is going on here? And then right behind me is the doctor's office. The parking lot is absolutely full. They got a meeting of the minds going on in there. All right. Sometimes we're in a mood and sometimes we ain't. And this morning I'm in no mood. So I made it very obvious the other day where I was talking about these copays, nickel and diming me to death every time you go into now I understand there is a copay when you see a specialist. It's all part of the plan. I get that. But this is a follow-up. I was just there and had a field vision test, and he wants to go over the results with me today. And if you're gonna set up a thing where you're gonna have him come back the next week, and you end up getting, instead of $45, $90, $100 out of me, just to tell me what my deal is, I don't play. So I said, can you bill me for that? I don't have that today. I don't have it to give away. And this doctor has never asked me for the copay, except a few times. I've always, I don't know, been billed. Like when I went to the dermatologist the other day, I had those lost credit cards, and they actually billed me. No problem. I mean, they volunteered. Like, no problem. We'll bill you. And so when I went in there today, I just didn't feel like paying that. I just left here. And when she goes, let me talk to my manager, and she comes back, she goes, we don't bill copays, so do you want to reschedule? I said, I'll let you know. I said, thanks a lot, and walked out of there. To hell with them. All I've gotten is worse. I hear a lot of you saying, Baker, it's your eyes. You needed to find out what the pressure is. What good does it do? What good? My eyeball was going to pop out of my head, according to what they said over there at the doctors in Delray once. I've had 2 surgeries. I take eye drops twice a day, 3 different bottles. You know, I'm just tired of these doctors and their deal. You know, it's kind of like the phone thing. I bought a phone and changed my mind because I thought I wanted the big one, and I actually didn't. And I took advantage of a plan with T-Mobile, and now when I changed it, they already gave me the plan, and now to change it all over, I'm being in a lot of trouble for some people. I get it. I started the mess. Look at this freaking phone. Will not stay in this IOTI. Why not? Get in there. Ah. So, I did it myself again. You know, you got to go to a specialist. Whenever you see one, it's $45. But I said to her, well, this is a follow-up. It shouldn't be. That's a specialist. Anytime you walk in the door, it's $45. So I said, well, all right, well, can you bill me for that? I don't have it today. And then you know the rest of the story. Now that is petty. I've paid them a lot of money. They get a lot of money from my insurance. And, you know, I'm not trying to jip them out of the $45. I just want to pay it later. I don't feel like paying it just like after I just was there and gave them $45. You know, all I'm getting is conversation. Now I'm repeating myself. I got to get some new material. Crush it.